These headphones, power bank, electric vehicle and these weird $1 something, what could they possibly have in common? If you are thinking absolutely nothing, you are wrong. They all share the same label. Made in China. This phrase was recognized as the most printed in the English language. Sometimes it even seems like every second product we use in daily life comes from this Asian country. For years, China's low-cost, efficient production brought affordable goods to millions around the world. China's rise as a global manufacturing powerhouse was so influential that the phrase "made in China" became almost synonymous with mass-produced low-cost goods. But what if I told you that rising costs, political tensions, and social changes are all playing a part in what could be the end of China's manufacturing dominance? Guys, hit a thumbs up, subscribe, and let's find out. Could we be witnessing the end of the Made in China era? China's manufacturing prowess is facing a serious downturn, and the numbers tell the story. Recent reports reveal that China's exports have dropped by 14.5%, the sharpest decline since the pandemic began. This is more than just a statistics, it's a warning sign about the country's economic health. Imports are also at their lowest levels in years, indicating that not only are countries buying less from China, but China is also struggling to bring in goods. Together, these trends paint a concerning picture of an economy in trouble. Another worrying sign is a decline in consumer prices. Yes, you heard that right. China is experiencing deflation. This means that prices are falling, which might sound good at first, but it actually signals a deeper problem. When consumers are not spending, it raises concerns about their confidence in the economy. People are hesitant to buy, and businesses are feeling the pinch as a result. The ripple effects of this lack of spending can have serious consequences for China's growth and stability. Foreign direct investments is another area where China is feeling the heat. FDI has fallen by a staggering 87%, marking the lowest level since 1998. This steep decline reflects a significant loss of confidence among foreign investors and companies. With businesses pulling back on investments, it raises questions about China's future as a manufacturing hub. As companies like Apple and Samsung seek alternatives, the landscape of global production is shifting, leaving China to grapple with the fallout. The combination of these factors, declining exports, deflation, and plummeting FDI, paints a stark picture of the challenges facing China's manufacturing dominance. Share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think large Western corporations will find new production sites in the nearest future? Or is it unrealistic in the short term? In recent years, a growing trend among Chinese youth has emerged known as the tongue ping phenomenon, or the lie flat movement.
Hey, what is a tongue ping? Do I look like Chinese? I don't know what is it. Can you explain it to me?
For sure, this movement embodies a rejection of the relentless rat race that has defined the aspirations of many young professionals. Rather than striving for the high-pressure corporate jobs that once symbolized success, more young people are choosing to embrace a lifestyle that prioritizes personal well-being over career ambitions. This shift starkly contrasts the President Xi Jinping's vision of the thriving Chinese dream, where hard work and achievement are expected. The implications of this disillusionment are profound. A survey indicated that nearly 40% of young workers are considering leaving their jobs due to burnout and low morale. As a result, productivity is taking a hit. Many young Chinese are turning their backs on factory work, which has traditionally been a significant employment sector, in favor of more aspirational fields like technology and creative industries. This shift not only reflects a change in values, but also adds pressure to the labor market. With fewer young people willing to take on factory jobs, industries that rely heavily on this workforce face challenges in filling positions, leading to potential slowdowns in production and economic growth. As the lie flat movement gains traction, the future of China's workforce may be reshaped, pushing the country to rethink its employment strategies and economic priorities. US-China trade tensions have escalated, resulting in tariffs and trade wars that are shaking global commerce. Tariffs on approximately $370 billion worth of Chinese goods have disrupted supply chains and raised prices for consumers. Additionally, the West's restriction on China's access to advanced technologies, especially in the semiconductor industry, are prompting companies to reconsider their manufacturing strategies and relocate operations to more favorable locations. Internally, President Xi Jinping's tight tightening policies have further complicated the business environment. The Chinese government requires mandatory representation of the Communist Party in foreign companies, raising concerns among investors about losing control. Strict COVID-19 policies have also disrupted normal operations and deterred foreign investment. In response, many Western countries are adopting de-risking strategies, turning to friend-shoring or near-shoring. This is evident in the rising manufacturing presence in Mexico, where US investment surged to 35% last year, highlighting a trend towards diversifying supply chains. As geopolitical tensions evolve, the global manufacturing landscape is transforming, with business reassessing strategies to adapt to these changes. Asian manufacturing is facing rising costs that threaten its competitive edge. Labor costs in China, Vietnam and Thailand are climbing sharply, with wages in China increasing by over 10% annually. This trend weakens Asia's traditional low-cost advantage and forces companies to reconsider their manufacturing strategies. To address labor shortages, many firms are investing in automation. However, the high setup cost of automation can lead to increased expenses that are ultimately passed on to customers. For example, companies adopting automated processes can see initial costs rise by as much as 25%, significantly impacting product pricing. Adding to the challenges, the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war has caused instability in raw material prices, particularly for essential metals like aluminum and nickel. These materials are crucial for electronics, automobiles and electric vehicles, and their price surges create additional hurdles for manufacturing, trying to maintain profit margin. Compounding these issues is China's demographic crisis. In 2023, the Chinese population shrunk by 2.1 million people, a troubling sign for the workforce's future. The country is also grappling with an extremely low fertility rate of just 1.07 kids per woman, well below the replacement level. This demographic decline could lead to further labor shortages and increased costs in the manufacturing sector, putting additional pressure on business that rely on stable workforce. As global companies navigate the shifting landscape, many are adopting the China Plus One strategy, which involves diversifying their supply chains to reduce reliance on China. Major firms like Apple, Samsung and Siemens are leading the charge, moving parts of their manufacturing to countries such as India, Vietnam and Mexico. For instance, Apple plans to produce 25% of its iPhones outside China by 2025, a significant shift that reflects growing concerns about supply chain vulnerabilities. One of the driving factors behind this movement is China's demographic shift. The country is facing an aging population and a declining labor force, which poses challenges for its long-term competitiveness. By 2030, it's projected that nearly 25% of China's population will be over 60 years old. This demographic change is prompting companies to seek alternate manufacturing hubs where labor is more abundant and younger, helping to secure their supply chains against future disruptions. The impact of this diversification strategy could be profound for China's innovation landscape. As foreign factories and investment dwindle, the influx of new technologies and ideas may slow down. The lack of competition could hinder technological advancements in key high-tech sectors, such as electronics and automotive manufacturing, where China was previously thrived. Without the pressure of foreign investment and the dynamic nature of a diverse workforce, China's ability to lead in innovation may be compromised. China continues to hold a significant edge in the realm of electric vehicles, batteries, and renewable energy technology. With over 60% of the global electric vehicle market share, China has become the undisputed leader in EV production, thanks to its well-established supply chains, advanced manufacturing capabilities, and substantial government support. For instance, the country produced more than 8.9 million electric vehicles in 2023, a staggering increase from previous years and a testament to its commitment to green technology. However, as Western nations seek to reduce their reliance on Chinese manufacturing, challenges arise in replicating these green supply chains. While efforts to de-risk have intensified, the high costs associated with building new supply chains, combined with China's technological lead in key components like lithium-ion batteries, make achieving complete independence a daunting task. For example, countries like the US are investing billions to boost domestic EV production, but establishing a competitive supply chain for batteries and components will take years and significant resources. Moreover, the race for clean energy technology isn't just about manufacturing, it's also a battle for intellectual property and innovation. Western companies may find it difficult to match China's pace of innovation in this sector, especially given the substantial investments that Chinese companies are pouring into research and development. As the world transitions to greener energy, the interplay between innovation, manufacturing, and geopolitical strategy will shape the future of both Chinese manufacturing and global green technology. As we look ahead, we are entering a new time of change in global manufacturing. Countries and companies are starting to reduce their total reliance on made in China and are exploring a mix of local production and sourcing from different international partners. This change is driven by rising costs, geopolitical tensions, and the need for stronger supply chains. For consumers, this shift could have important effects. As companies move their operations to various countries, we might see higher prices for products and fewer affordable options. The days of cheap electronics and fast fashion from China may fade, affecting what is available to shoppers. In short, while made in China won't vanish immediately, the relationship between the world and China is changing. As nations and businesses adjust to this new situation, the goal will be to build a more balanced and reliable manufacturing system. This change will reshape global trade, starting a new chapter in international manufacturing. Guys, share this video, hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss our next episodes. Also, write in the comments, do you think the end of Made in China is on the horizon or is it just the beginning? See you very soon.